If you are waiting until October to make your items for Christmas in your Etsy shop, you are waiting way too long. Now, this is going to be my 6th holiday season as a print-on-demand seller, and I can tell you that without a doubt, the last 3 months of the year are more popular than any other month the rest of the year. So I spend a lot of time thinking about and designing items for the holiday season way ahead of everyone else. In the summertime, I'm already trying to think of my strategy going into the winter season, and that's what you should be doing too if you really want a chance to have your print-on-demand shop take off for the first time, make its first sales, or really start producing more income every single month. So in today's video, I'm going to give you an entire walkthrough of how to sell one of my favorite products for the holiday season. We're going to be using AI tools like Claude and some features on Kittl to make a completely original AI design for a very, very targeted niche. It's a very simple, straightforward process that you can do over and over again. And if you start now, you're going to be way ahead of everyone else that's waiting another few months to even start thinking about Christmas and New Year's and Thanksgiving. So let's not waste any more time and let's just jump right into this tutorial by picking out the item we are actually going to sell today. Now, I am logged into my Printify account right now. Now, if you do not have a Printify account, I wouldn't recommend that you go down to the description, click on that link and sign up right now so you can follow along. It is completely free to sell with them, but it's easier to get the hang of it if you can do it while I'm going. Feel free to pause at any time. Now, Printify has over 800 different product types, so you could sell almost anything that you would like to on a place like Etsy or even Shopify or Amazon, but I am specifically interested in the ornaments that they have. So I'm going to go ahead and click this search button here and just go ahead and search ornaments. And quite a few different results came up. Now, there are tons of different kinds of ornaments here. They are not all created equal and they are definitely all different price points. But the one that I am going to be working with today is just this ceramic decorative ornament. I'm going to click on it and tell you a little bit more about why I like it. First of all, even if you don't have Printify Premium, it's less than $5 that you pay whenever someone buys this. So meaning if you are selling this closer to like $15, that is a healthy amount of room for profit to be made. And if you have Printify Premium, which is basically just a small monthly subscription that gets you a discount on every single item, it's going to be even less than this, meaning there's more room for profit too. And this is a really good price point for someone to give at Christmas, which is why I love these kinds of items. Maybe someone is not going to give their neighbor or their hairdresser or their Pilates instructor a t-shirt or a sweatshirt or a really expensive gift, but they could buy a very nice, reasonably priced ornament that has to do with something they are interested in, and it's a really great thing to give. So these make tons of sales on Etsy towards the end of the year. So let's go ahead and click Start Designing with Swift POD. Now, as you can see here, the print area size is going to be 900 by 900 pixels. So we will remember that when we start thinking about making our designs that are going to go on these ornaments. But before we can even start thinking about what type of design we are going to generate, we need to figure out what in the world we are going to actually design about, what niche we are going to sell in. Now, this is where most new sellers go wrong. They have amazing designs, they've picked great products, they're using a great manufacturing partner like Printify, but they don't know how to pick a niche that isn't overly saturated or that people are actually looking for. So that's why I actually created this really great free resource for you guys. It is the method that I was using for years in my print-on-demand business, but I hadn't really put it down to paper. It was just kind of something that lived in my notes app. So I went ahead and I just created an entire document for you guys to download. That's basically a guidebook of how to find really great niches that aren't going to have as much competition as if we just were to sell something that said Merry Christmas generically. Now, the key to finding a niche with less competition is typically taking a couple different things that people are very interested in and crossing them together to create a more targeted niche down idea for you to sell. So for example, we are specifically designing for the holiday of Christmas. That is probably going to be the biggest moneymaker towards the end of the year. Of course, there's other great holidays to think about. We have things like Hanukkah, we have New Year's Eve, Thanksgiving, Dia de los Muertos, so many amazing things in November and December. But today we're going to be focusing on Christmas. And then we could cross that with something like people's careers or even their pets, their hobbies. So instead of just making a generic yoga ornament, if we made a Christmas yoga ornament and even threw in something about someone's pets, that is going to be an even better idea for us to run with. So make sure you click down below in the description so you can download this, go through it with me, and you can use this for future ideas as well. Now, but one thing that I have a lot of comments on is people are like, okay, I've picked out my niches, so let's pick some together. Maybe let's do hobbies plus Christmas plus pets. But they're like, I don't really know where to go from there. I don't know how to make all of those things cohesive. And that is where an AI chat tool can be very, very helpful. So I am going to go into Claude and show you how you can take something like this guide and have it take you the rest of the way to actually finding a really great niche and having the exact design idea that you're going to run with in your design suite like Kittl. So again, to do this, you're just going to need to download this document to your computer, and then we are going to upload it to Claude together. All right, so I am in my Claude account, and as you can see, right now I'm just working with the free plan, so don't feel like you have to have the paid one to do something like this, but I am just going to go ahead and click this plus icon and upload that cross-niching guide that I have available for you guys. All right, so I just made my prompt for Claude along with that PDF. I want to come up with 20 cute ideas for ornament designs based around Christmas, hobbies, and pets. So all of those categories that we took from that guidebook. And then I said, with each idea, tell me the best AI image prompt for Kittl for the ornaments. So it's going to not only tell me what would be some good combinations from my guidebook, it's also going to help us come up with the image prompt we can go ahead and use when we move into our design suite. So let's go ahead and generate that. All right, so these are some of the ideas that I came up with. So golden retriever barista, and this is what it said to put into our image generator: Christmas ornament design, golden retriever dog wearing a Santa hat holding a coffee cup, cute flat vector illustration, thick black outline, sticker style, transparent background, festive holiday colors. So some other good ones are like gardening corgi could be cute, a knitting bunny that could be super, super sweet, very cozy for Christmas. And it told us what prompt to use here. Fishing beagle, that could be fun. Beagle holding a fishing rod. An ice fishing, that's a cute one. A baking pug, Christmas ornament design of pug dog wearing an apron and chef hat holding a tray of Christmas cookies. And then again, telling it what style illustration that we want. Video gaming chihuahua, that could be a very cute one too. And all of these ideas that I came up with are all things that were already in that cross-niching guidebook. It didn't just kind of pull them out of thin air. We had to hold his hand a little bit, and by giving it this as a prompt idea. Now, you could just ask it without using that guidebook, but a lot of times it doesn't exactly get at the heart of what you're doing, and it's pulling from things that, in my opinion, don't necessarily make good niches. So for sure, get that free guidebook down below and try using that. So let's take a few of these ideas into Kittl and start making our designs for our ornaments. And then right after that, we're going to upload them to Printify, and we're going to make amazing mock-up photos that actually are going to get these things seen and sold. All right, now I have opened up Kittl, and I will have them linked down below if you want to either open your account, or if you've never used them before, if you want to kind of follow along with me here. I use Kittl for pretty much every print-on-demand project that I'm doing these days, so I seriously can't recommend them enough. But I have just logged in. I am actually going to start this from scratch, although they do have so many different tools that hold your hand even more when it comes to generating ideas. But for today, we're just going to go ahead and push create. And then if you remember from back when we were looking at our item on Printify, it said that we want the size to be 900 by 900 pixels. So we're going to go ahead and create that. And it just created a square artboard for us. Now down here at the bottom, you can see where it says describe what you want to create. So the first one that I was thinking about doing is kind of that yoga cat Christmas idea that it came up with. And all I'm going to do is in Claude, I just went ahead and I copied this right here, and we're going to go ahead and put it in Kittl, and it's going to start generating a design for us. All right, so after just a minute, it came up with this really cute design. Now, all we're going to do is go ahead and remove the background here. And then I am just going to place it on the canvas that we made. And then I'm going to go ahead and make another canvas here. And we're going to take another idea from Claude. So I really liked this like ice fishing beagle. I thought that could be super fun. So let's take that into Kittl. So we're generating that image. All right, so it came up with this really, really cute design of a beagle ice fishing. I'm going to go ahead and remove the background of that. And we're going to put this here. And let's do at least one more. I think that bunny knitting could be a really cute one. So I'm going to do that rabbit knitting. And things to kind of add if maybe you're generating something and it's not exactly what you were envisioning is you can add more like style ideas. So like if you want it more of like kawaii style or cute style, add those words. If it is generating and actually making like a white border around it for like a sticker, you can tell it specifically no white border. Sometimes I just throw that at the end to make sure it gets to what I want. All right, and that came out so cute. And just like the other one, I'm going to go ahead and remove the background and then put it on this canvas. All right, and we have 3 very specific things ready to go. So these target fishing as a hobby, knitting as a hobby, yoga, plus they have very specific animals or pets, and they're in the Christmas niche. So already we're way ahead of anybody who's just making an ornament with Santa on it that says Merry Christmas. All right, now to actually download these the way that we want them for the ornaments, you're going to go over here to export. And you can choose to export all 3 of these designs, or you could just do one at a time if you wanted, but make sure you click to remove the background and then click export. And then we're going to head back over to our Printify account and actually start uploading these on our ornament to sell. So we're back on our Printify and we're going to click this upload button here. And I loved how that cute little beagle turned out. So that is the one that I am doing. And you want to make sure that you are making this not go too far to the edge. So sometimes actually smaller is going to be better. Now, the area around this circle here, that is going to be space that you can use, but it just says that sometimes this area gets shifted or it gets punched out. So for example, if you had something like text, you wouldn't want it to go along this line because it could get warped or you might not be able to read it. But this should look pretty good. If we're happy with that placement, we're just going to click Save Product. And then typically I'm just going to have one of the mockups that are AI generated or auto-generated from Printify. And then we're going to go to another place to make our mockups that are going to be very marketable and actually a little bit different than everybody else that's out there. So let's go ahead and save that selection. And then now the place that I'm going to make my mockups today is on Placeit. Now I will link all of their information down below in the description. You can click on them right now, open this up and follow along with me if you would like. But they are a monthly subscription that has a library of thousands and thousands of mockups for pretty much any product you could think of to sell with print on demand. Now, one of the things about print on demand is you don't always physically have the product with you to take your own photos. So sometimes you need to generate a mockup of something you've never actually seen. You could go out and buy every mockup individually, but one of the reasons I don't love doing that is A, because mockups can be very, very pricey, and then B, if those mockups don't necessarily work for your item, you're not getting the results you want, you've wasted that money and you need to buy more mockups. You need to change it up. But if you have something like a subscription for your mockups, you can try any of the mockups and it's the same monthly cost to you. So a lot of times I'll try a mockup for a few months, and if it's not really getting the traction I would like, I'll just make some new mockups in Placeit and I will change those out and see if the next few months go better than those first ones. So it's a very, very useful tool and it's not very expensive. So I'm just going to go ahead and look up ornament for a mockup, and it has all sorts of plain ornaments, but I'm thinking we probably want something that's more of a lifestyle photo. So like, for example, there's this video here, or there's someone holding this ornament. So I think maybe both of those would be really, really good options. So let's go ahead and click on this image. And we're going to go ahead and edit it. We're going to upload our design. So same thing, the design that you just downloaded, we're going to select that. All right, and it automatically formatted it really, really nicely for us. So we're going to just go ahead and click download. Now, this is where we're going to start the SEO portion of our ornament to list on Etsy. So I know it can kind of feel like this is the final thing. It's the last push. You're tired of all the other past steps that you've done, but this is so important. If you don't get a good title, you don't have a good description, tags, all of that jazz, you're actually not going to get seen. So in addition to having our great mockup from Placeit, let's let's start working on a really, really good title. And it doesn't have to be super complicated if you are going to use a tool like Claude. So I will show you exactly how I would do that. So I'm going to go back to Claude, and it already knows a little bit about what we're working on. So I'm going to use that same chat, and I'm just going to go ahead and upload that mockup that we just created. All right, so I just put the photo that we just made there, and I said, right, optimize SEO for Etsy, title, description, and tags for the ceramic ornament with beagle ice fishing, include highlight search keywords relevant to this item. So we're going to go ahead and generate that. Now, what it comes up with, it might not be exactly perfect. We might have to make a few tweaks, but it's going to get us a lot farther than just starting from scratch. Right, so for the title, this is what it came up with, which is pretty good here. It includes a lot of those really good keywords like gift, fishing gift, beagle gift. So anyone who owns a beagle might get that. One thing I might add is something like beagle owner gift, but this is a really good start. Let's go ahead and take that over to our Printify listing. And then for the description, I'm actually just going to take this first part that it generated, because I will show you that Printify actually includes all of the information about the material and how it's made, so we don't need to add that as well. But I want to add some natural text here and some other keywords that could help us. So again, fishing, Christmas ornament, dog lover, beagle owner, ice fishing. So all of those keywords are really good. We want anyone who searches like Christmas beagle ornament to have this come up, or beagle owner Christmas gift. Now let's go ahead and do our tags. So we're just going to go ahead and copy those and add those in. And then the shipping profile is already set. So next thing we need to do is make the pricing. So it is set at $13.99. I actually might do closer to $14.99 for this. That gives us a little bit more wiggle room, especially if we run any sales towards the end of the year. And we're going to go ahead and push publish. And then the last final thing we're going to do is make a couple tweaks in our actual Etsy that's connected with Printify. We're going to add that new mockup photo, and we're going to make it perfectly ready to go. You'll see what it looks like for your customers. Right after just a moment, you'll see that the new design is uploaded right here. And you can see there's one of my last projects that we did together. It's just this really cute ferrule about reading tote. I will try to link it here if you want to see how I also used a similar process to make tote bags. But let's go ahead and click the gear icon and just click edit. First thing we're going to do is we're going to add that photo. Now, it would be a really good idea to also maybe do a video like that place it had. So, and use that as kind of our first thing. But we want to make sure this is our featured image, and we can see what the customer would see. So I might push adjust thumbnail and just kind of zoom in a little bit so they get a better idea of what this is. But that looks really cute. And then pretty much all of our other information has carried over. And one of the last things I want to edit is our shop section. And I'm just going to put it in a section called Christmas dog gifts. That's going to act as just an extra tag to tell Etsy what this is. And I'm going to de-enroll it from Etsy ads. I explain why I do this in a few other videos. And I am going to keep it on renewal manual. And again, I go into a lot of details in my last few tutorials about why I turn off or on both of those things. And then we're just going to go ahead and publish this. Now we can go ahead and view it on Etsy. That is super, super cute. And we can just repeat this exact same process for those other couple designs. And we could even go ahead and make 20, 30, 40 other versions of similar things, all targeting pet and hobby niches. Now, again, if you want any of the resources I mentioned in this video, I will link them all down below. Most of them are free. There are some paid subscriptions to them, but I will always try to put the best price for all of them if I have that for you, or any discount codes. But for sure, make sure you get a hold of my cross-niching guidebook, because even if you don't throw it into AI to get some ideas, just the guidebook alone is going to help you come up with over 40,000 different niche ideas, and even more if you do kind of 3 niches like I showed you guys here. But if you want even more ideas on how to actually use my cross-niching guidebook, I will link this video here that goes into more details. Highly recommend giving that a watch next. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.